Okay, this is where we're going to talk a little bit about how to work Meeting Burner and how to set up webinars, how to change webinars, how to see if people have logged in and also registered as well as attended the webinar. So let's just take a quick look. Here's what we do. We go to sign in. First of all, we go to meetingburner.com. We go to sign in. Username is MONTE. Password at the current time is 12RE as in Echo, A as in Apple, L as in Lima. Hit sign in, and it doesn't do anything. Give me 1 second. There we go. Now we're in. All right. So here's what we have right now as far as on our dashboard. Meet right now, we can set up a meeting immediately. We can schedule a meeting, we can view past meetings, we can set your profile, set meeting profile and affiliate program. What we're going to look at is, well, first of all, then today's meeting, we have a meeting today at 7 o'clock p.m. 0 people have registered for that as of yet. But one of the things I want to share with you is view past. So we can see all the meetings that have happened in the past, and we can see the participant summary. So let's see if anybody attended this. Yes, yesterday we had one person attended, and he registered on the 16th, so actually the day before. We see his name and email address, and then this was a 9 o'clock webinar, but he didn't show up until 9:21. So we can see that they didn't get on time or whatever it may be. So that's a real powerful tool. And then we can just go back here to the archive, and then we can see all through here as well some of the other people, as far as if any of these other attended. The power in this is that someone said, we can find out if they signed up for a 7 o'clock or a 9 o'clock meeting. We can determine, give me one moment, we can determine whether they went and how much of it did they see. Did they see the entire thing? We don't see when they leave. We only see when they go in. So that is powerful. So you can feel free to utilize that. If a client that you're working with or talking with, you want to know if they've actually attended, you can do that. All right. Here's where we're going to spend most of our time, though. Again, when you go in, you're going to go to dashboard. Well, that's originally where the program is going to start. Then after that, you want to go to My Meetings. And this is how we set up what is called an autopilot webinar. We go over here to recordings, and we can see all the prior webinars that were once recorded. Now, what we can do to set up a scheduled meeting, so if we have a client that says, yes, I can attend a 7 o'clock p.m. webinar, then we go over here to the My Meetings tab, go into recordings, like I showed you, and then go here to schedule autopilot. Click on that. So if I want to set up tonight's webinars, today being October 18th, and I want to set up, I think, what do we have? We had that 7 o'clock, so let's just say I want to set up one for 8 o'clock. So how I just clicked on that, dragged down the time, PM of course, and this needs to stay on Eastern Standard Time, and then I create that meeting. And immediately I have, here it is, 8 o'clock with the new link. Currently 0 people are registered. Alright, and then I'm going to share with you again now. If I want to set up the 9 o'clock, I have to go back to My Meetings. You cannot hit that backspace. You have to go and use only the links here. Go back to recordings. Again, we're using this one. Is this a great opportunity for you? That's the first one. That's the one we're using right now. That can change. And then I'm going to set up a 9 o'clock webinar as well. PM. Create meeting. And that's how easy it is. So if you have a client that you're speaking with and they say, tonight's not a good time, but if you had a webinar right now, I have 20 or 30 minutes to watch that. All you have to do is come over here, log into Meeting Burner, go to My Meeting, and say, great, you know what, we have one coming up here, and calculate it for the time. Well, I don't care if it's 9:45, and they said they can be in there by, 4:45, and they can be in there by 4:50. Then set it up for 4:50, and then send them the link. Of course, you can send the time and the link here. Now, if you don't want to send the formal email, all you have to do is click here. This is email. This box shows up. You can either do copy to clipboard, so it'll copy this, or you can hit send an email, and immediately it'll open up your Gmail account or whatever your default email is with this information in, and all you have to do is put their username in, their email address, and it will send it right off. It's a really good tool. What else? And then obviously you have LinkedIn, Facebook, and stuff like that in there as well. So that's how we do that. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go back to my meetings. And then if you need to edit it, if you need to make any changes, you can edit there, and you can go back and edit times and things like that. Okay. Let's see here. What else are we going to need to do? And whenever you get this screen, you can hit as far as join and different things, but you can also go over here to manage this meeting, and you'll go back to this screen. I like this screen better, so you can make those changes. What else? So again, we can see that 0 people have registered, and again, when people register, we can actually click on this and see who it is that is registered and what time they registered and everything like that. So this is important because, again, as we're sharing this with people, the powerful thing to do as we're on the phone with them is send them the link and then make sure that they register right then, because this program will send out reminders and other different things as well. So that's very powerful. So we want to make sure that they register right away. We want to make sure that they realize that that link could go to their spam. They also want to know that they need to register right away because these do fill up. And then also, what was the other one? They want to make sure that they're not using Google Chrome, that they're using Internet Explorer or Firefox or something like that. All right, I think that's it. And what else? You really don't need to mess with these or support. That is basically it. Schedule meeting archives. That is really all you need to do. All right. So if you have any questions, obviously you can reach me through Skype. Talk to you soon.